if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, maybe you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed. Think you're something out of my nightmares, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play. I started out by praying. I did not pick up the camera earlier that day, so I just saw myself praying. Hello, welcome back to the vlog. It's officially the 12th of Ramadan. I just finished my prayers. Here's a little bit of that. Then now I'm going to watch some tafsir and relax and do some dhikr. I don't know the supplications. Yeah, Islamic supplications. So that's what I'm going to do now. I don't know today's menu. I'm trying to include some things that I do during Ramadan, not only cooking. That's why I'm including these things that we usually do every day. It's like a routine. It's the same thing we do every day during Ramadan and normal days as well. So yeah, I don't know today's menu, but I'll update you later about the menu. So come along and stay tuned. See you in a little bit. Then I relax and watch some tafsir. I'll clean everywhere and eat my lunch. So come along. Let me show you the situation of the kitchen. Now we eat my lunch too. So.
Silhouettes of you are like a taunt. Never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm.
Then I clean my beans, the one I'm going to use for today's food.
You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free. You know I'm addicted to you, and it's twisted. You've been gifted with the evil for you. Got me coming back for more, even when
I removed the stones and everything. Yeah.
I got issues in my head. I like you in my bed, but you keep me on red. Oh, everything is like a test. I better not text or
Then I soaked it with water and kept it aside. So yes, I want to update you about today's menu. Today's menu is rice and beans with red oil stew with kunun samia and sorry, that's everything. I'll go and on the generator now because we don't have light. Yeah, I also on the generator to get some power so that I can blend some things. I also wash the millet and remove the stones from it. This is the process of washing it and removing the stones from it.
am I deluded? I'm the one who's always sorry, the conclusion. Even though I offer all of the solutions, I wish you loved me like I love you, it's stupid. When I'm alone with you, I never feel lucid. I wish I wasn't struck by Cupid. I wish when I first saw you, I knew this. When I'm with you, I feel so useless. I feel diluted.
Then I added it to a blender. I also add the soaked tamarind juice to it. The purpose of adding tamarind is to give it a little bit of taste and it thickens it serves as a thickener. I add some spices, cloves and some powdered ginger to it. I blend everything together and transfer it into a bowl and keep it aside until when I'm ready to use it. I wash everything that I use. I learned this from a YouTuber. Her name is Sarah. I learned from her to wash everything as you go. So yeah. Then I blend the tomatoes and bell peppers and hot pepper or scotch bonnet. I blend everything together for the stew.
Silhouettes of you are like a taunt. Never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palms. Play with me like cats and
Then I kept it aside until when I'm ready to use it.
you don't ever wanna give me wings.
I fetched some water from the tap, the one I'm going to use to cook the rice and the beans
If you with
also.
the evil voodoo, got me coming back for more, even when I've been screwed. Dolls full of pins, pierce my heart straight through. I got issues in my head. I like you in my bed.
I also soaked the beans I'm going to use for the xoxo or akara. Then I moved to slicing my potatoes. I'm not the one that peel it so, but I will be the one to slice it into the shape that I want to fry it for the people that I'm going to feed.
So if I play dead, will you regret everything that you did, that you said? I don't think you understand what you're doing.
I washed the potatoes. I also washed the beans for the akara, and I transfer it into a calabash and kept it until when I'm ready to use it.
I'm the one who's always sorry, the conclusion. Even though I offer all of the solutions, I wish you loved me like I love you, it's stupid. When I'm alone with you, I never feel lucid. I wish I wasn't struck by Cupid. I wish when I first saw you, I knew this. When I'm with you, I feel so useless. I feel diluted, my heart's been wounded. Silhouettes of you are like a taunt. Never really know just what you want. With you, I don't ever feel.
Then I moved to boiling the chicken. The chicken is already made. My dad bought it like that, so I just want the stock. So I added some spices to the chicken and boiled it for 5 minutes. I also add some hot water. Then I moved to making the beans. I added hot water to the beans and start cooking it. Then later I changed the pot to a pressure cooker because it was not giving me the vibe here. Then I also added the rice to the fire and allow it to boil too, to parboil.
With you, I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palms.
I also fried the meat.
With me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free.
Then I washed the rice and put it back to the fire so that it will continue cooking. Then I added my pot to the fire. I also added some red oil, palm oil. Then I also add my tomato mixed with pepper and bell peppers and everything, and I cover it and allow it to cook. I also added some spices to the red oil. Then I check on my beans. It has been cooking for 5 minutes and I know it's already done. So I checked my beans. Then I transfer it into a smaller bowl or pot. I burned myself there, as you can see. So I checked the beans is done already. Then I transfer it into another bowl. Then I added my oil, the same oil that I fried the meat, to the fire again to fry the potatoes. I added salt to it and mixed it well everything together. Then I later added the potatoes to the fire also. I let them fry. Then I check on my rice. I added some water to it because it was not giving me, like, it was not cooked. Then I also check my stew to see how everything is going, why it's not done. So I cover it and also allow it to continue cooking. Then I added my beans and the peppers to the blender and kept it aside. I did not blend it there. Then I show you what I'm going to use. That's potash, local Nigerian potash is the thing I'm going to use to remove the sour taste of my sauce today. We don't usually do this, but I'm just going to do it. But don't add too much of it because it can turn the stew to a little bit darker color. So yeah, it's foaming because it's the process, as you're saying. My potatoes is done frying, so I added my water for the kunun tamia. Then I pack everything together in a bowl. Then I turned to my stew. I added my seasonings. That's my seasoning. I pounded everything. I also added my meat stock and the meat also. I stir everything together. I tasted everything, so I adjusted the salt. I added more salt, and the taste was good, so I cover it and allow it to continue cooking. Then I moved back to blending my akara mix. I added water to it and blend everything together. I let it sit, then I grated the onions that I'm going to add to my sauce. I use this grater to grate it. Grating your onions give it a special taste. You're going to add it like last minute to the sauce. Then I crushed my garlic to the sauce. I also added my grated onions and allow it to simmer for 2 minutes, and the stew is done. That's that. And then I transferred my akara mix to a bowl. I used a spatula to scoop everything together. Then I kept it aside. I moved to making my kununzamia. I scooped some of the mix to a cup. Then I added the hot water to it and allow it to sit there. Then I later added the one that I saved in the cup and mix everything together. Then I moved to beating my akara mix. You use a whisk to beat this. You can also use a hand mixer to beat it until it's fluffy, light and fluffy. I added some salt and some onions. I'm going to fry everything. You're going to use a spoon to scoop it from the bowl and add it to a hot oil. Don't add too much fire because it's going to burn. Cook everything until golden brown both sides until it's cooked, but don't add too much fire to it. I'm done with my akara. I showed you everything. Then I moved to eating my kunun samia and akara together. And I later ate my dinner, rice and beans, and rice. And I forgot to add the beans. I showed you everything. I just finished eating my dinner and I took a bath and I relaxed and watched some tafsir and I did a lot of things. So that's it for today's vlog. I hope you enjoy watching this video. If you enjoy this video, please like, comment and subscribe to the channel. I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.